Wait, have you ever tied a string around your finger so you wouldn't forget something important? Well, what if I told you there was a squirrel who tied a string around his finger so he wouldn't forget to be kind? And somehow that string made him less kind than ever. And what he finally realized changed everything. See, it was a bright, beautiful, be kind of day in Honeydrop Hills. The kind of day that feels like it's just waiting for something good to happen. And Benny the Bee was ready. Ready to smile, ready to share, ready to be kind. But then he noticed Nibbles the squirrel, and something was off. Nibbles wasn't climbing. He wasn't gathering. He wasn't even nibbling. He was pacing, stopping, and staring very seriously at his finger. Because wrapped tightly around that tiny little squirrel finger was a string. Not just tied, but wrapped so many times it looked like Nibbles had gift wrapped his own finger and then forgot who the present was for. And here's where it got interesting. Every few seconds, Nibbles would stop, look at the string, nod very seriously, and then do something completely not kind. Now, Pip the Duck, he waddled over peacefully toward the pond, just minding his own business. And Nibbles zoomed right in front of him, like he had first-in-line access to everything. Pause, string, nod. A few minutes later, Nibbles gathered acorns. Not some of them, not most of them, all of them. Stacked so high, he had to squint just to see over his own pile. Pause, string, nod again. At one point, he even almost helped Pip. Almost. And then, very slowly, he pulled the help right back. Pause, string, nod. Now, Benny the Bee was watching all of this very carefully because it was clear Nibbles wanted to be kind. He had even given himself a reminder, but something wasn't working. And then it finally clicked. The string wasn't reminding him to be kind. It was only reminding him that he meant to be kind. And those are not the same thing, because kindness isn't something you save for later. It's something you choose right now. So this time, Nibbles stopped, didn't look at the string, didn't nod. He just looked at Pip. Really looked. And for the first time all day, someone else mattered more than the string. And without any big moment, without any reminder, he rolled one acorn over. Just like that. Pip blinked and then smiled. And Benny? Oh, Benny smiled the biggest smile of all, because that was being kind. And later that day, as everything grew quiet, Nibbles looked down at his finger again. The string was still there. It was still wrapped, still quiet. But now it shimmered just a little, as if it finally understood something too. Benny hovered closer, watching, wondering. Have you ever tied a string around your finger so you wouldn't forget something important? Because sometimes being kind isn't about remembering later. It's about choosing it before you forget again.